Rachel, a curious young woman, is excited to go through the reflective museum experience. As she enters the museum, she grabs the pamphlet next to her and reads. Breathe, it says. And that's what she will do before making her way into the first section of the museum, where she learns about the early life of Buddha, his life as a prince, and his confined lifestyle, which allowed him to not know about the worldly sufferings. As she moves into the next section of Suffering Path, she notices that the passageway has a mirror. She goes closer to it and starts walking past it. As she walks, she notices that she slowly turns old, and after a while, the mirror image of her starts experiencing sickness and eventually slowly fades away. As she tries to find out what happened to her mirror image, she turns around to find that the footsteps have faded away too. After knowing that Buddha went through a similar phase of realization of the sufferings, she moves into the mudra exhibit where she learns about the meanings of different mudras. She finds that she can make her mudra wax sculpture by putting her hand in and keeping still. After about 15 minutes, she walks with her own mudra sculpture and wants to capture this memory. As she positions her beloved sculpture and starts posing, she notices that the sculpture slowly gets destroyed. Confused and disappointed, she understands that everything is impermanent. She finds that her reaction to the impermanence exhibit has been captured for her keepsake. As she proceeds to the next exhibit, she is prompted to pause and reflect. She uses the pamphlet in her hand to do the same, to reflect on her attachments and how she might feel detaching herself from it. She learns that the path to enlightenment is detachment and proceeds to the next section, which helps her move a little closer to enlightenment. As she enters the Nirvana chamber, she sees that there are sitting areas lit up. She sits there and breathes to match the mandalas on the wall. As she breathes, she notices that the tree behind her starts becoming brighter, and after 49 seconds, the doors open and a bright light shines through. As she walks towards it, she notices that she is on the second floor of the exhibit, which is much more brighter than the first floor. As she makes her way through the end of the museum, she is prompted one last time to reflect on her experience and share it with other visitors if she likes.